While waiting for Iris and Sharov get out of the theater room, thanks to these controversial idiots on the screen, so I thought I'd make another debunk video until they came out. Now what debunk exactly? The mistyped debunking. Now on the other side, I'm not against all mistypes. For example, it's a joke. But why in the name of Kyogre is that Pokemon psychic type? While Sushi is a dragon type. Like, what gives? But there are some that are not mistyped. Well, you learn. Without any ado, let's start with Golduck is a Pokemon that any Poketuber talk about. When they mention that its type go off, and should be a dual type instead of single type. So they go psychic type for Golduck, which is where I find a problem with this. Not with psychic type, but the reason for it. Namely, pre-illusion name, Pokedex information, and connection with the gym badge. They use Psyduck as an example why Golduck should be psychic type. Because of the name, Pokedex states, mention it has psychic powers, and the gym badge references psychic types.
What?
Okay, it's actually baloney when you remember this in the Pokedex has, so I don't better explain why that's a problem. But using Psyduck name as a reason why it should be Psyduck doesn't hold that sense in Japanese name, say otherwise. If that counts, then my pre-illusion should be Psyduck too, since it's English name. Despite the fact Japanese names say so, and a gym badge? Oh, where begin with this one? First off, Pokemon name is not related to gym badge. Second, Mars badge Japanese name is called Gold badge. Has connection with psychic powers. So let me get it straight. You go to Japanese name of a gym badge, but not Toy Duck's Japanese name, which is called Kid Duck? Double check, what's that? Also, did you not check the Find JoJo where the place Scream Gym laid out? And do you know what type specialty Koji is? Fine type. So in other words, Golduck should be a more fine type before Psychic type ripped it. Alright, next is
I've been here waiting for the longest time. I can't believe it's real.
you guys also realize of this type video. What they did is why the car is a steel type. The reason? For move pool. Now I find it they don't use the debut game moveset, where the car learn more from the type moves than steel type moves. But no, they go for more movesets. You know, where Pokemon, including the Kyle, suddenly gain new moves in the next gen. Despite the fact that they didn't learn the moves back then. You remind me of that squirrel who just admitted into new and Freezer scene when he said,
Because it's magic. Why is there a limitation on magic? What physics is causing it to not work on living creatures?
The second half of it would mean either the good guys or the bad guys will always win. You have to understand that limitations are often put on spells to give them a realistic or at least semi-realistic element to make them more believable.
Inanimate objects have no will of their own. They cannot give consent, they cannot scream or shout or let it all out, and they cannot move away from you when you pick them up. This means that realistically speaking, you should be able to pick up a spoon without any issue. Translate that to magic and you have the same principle, only this time it's more convenient. People, or even animals, are built different. Animals will kick you, scratch you, or even kill you if you interact with them in a manner they do not like. Human beings are capable of denying consent to actions they do not wish to partake in and actively fight you if you try to force them to do something against their will. Translate this to magic and you could very likely end up having a similar situation, where the person can just decide that they don't want to be picked up because you put me down.
I don't know if this is an actual explanation, but it's one I came up with in like 4 seconds.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
the also state Lucaio's closest mate to steel type is a spike on his chest, and arms, but don't count it since its lack of steel type. Oh yeah, Dragon that had a fire on its tail does count as a fire type. Yet Spyguard, a new best chest, and all doesn't count. Give me a freaking break. But you know what they didn't mention to make sense? It's shiny, where it indicates why it's a steel type. You see, shinies has reference to what they are based on, either environment, species, element, or behavior. For example, Greninja Shiny is the best example for it's based on a ninja, but also reference what type it is. Now look at Lucario shinies. And yes, I'm aware of how disgusting color it is. But look at Lucario's fur. Turn from blue color to yellow color, which may reference to the golden difficult metal where Lucario's name came from. Which is make more sense than Gold Duck does. Like, do they not notice that Gold Duck name and realize that G-O-L doesn't work?
Hey, Fish Boy! Isn't Jarava back from the future room?
Oh, wow, really? Well, since I debunked this type video, has to wait, as those numbers has returned. Hopefully we don't encounter baby boy level stupidity. See you later.
What, did that dragon just...